Have you ever looked at your dog, really looked and wondered what they are truly capable of? Beyond the fetching and the sitting, what complex thoughts are swirling behind those soulful eyes? What dreams do they chase in their sleep? I believe every single dog, regardless of their past or their breed, holds a world of unseen potential. It's a deep well of intelligence, emotion, and character, just waiting to be drawn to the surface. It is a hidden treasure, a secret language that we only begin to understand when we learn how to listen. We see glimpses of it in their playful, expressive eyes, a spark of mischief or a moment of profound understanding. We feel it in the frantic, joyful energy of their eager tail wags. But it's also in the subtle cues, the soft sigh as they curl up at your feet, the curious tilt of their head when you speak, the quiet way they offer comfort when you're feeling down. I remember this feeling so clearly when I first brought home my own dog, Gibbs. She was this tiny, chaotic ball of fluff, a German Shepherd puppy with a coat of black, red, and silver just starting to come through. Looking at her, I didn't just see a puppy. I saw a future partner, a friend, and an incredible athlete. I saw a vast, untapped potential for greatness, and I knew right then that my job was to help her find it. This potential isn't reserved for perfectly bred show dogs or highly driven working lines. It lives inside the shy rescue dog huddled in the corner, whose potential might be the immense courage to trust a human hand again. It thrives in the boisterous puppy chewing on your favorite shoes, whose boundless energy can be channeled into incredible focus and drive. It even resides in the senior dog, whose wisdom and calm presence offer a different, deeper kind of partnership. The journey to unlocking this potential is not a race or a checklist of commands. It is a patient, collaborative process of discovery. It's one of the most rewarding experiences a person can have with their animal companion. It's about learning their language, respecting their individuality, and celebrating every small victory along the way. This journey transforms them, but it also transforms us. It builds a bond that goes far beyond simple ownership, forging a true partnership built on mutual trust, profound understanding, and a shared love for the adventure of life together. My name is Paul, and my world revolves around dogs. It's a world I've felt a part of for as long as I can remember. There's an unspoken language between us and them, a deep and honest connection that I've dedicated my life to understanding. Here in Howick, a town with a rich history, nestled among the vast rolling hills of the Scottish borders, I've built my practice. This landscape isn't just a backdrop. Its rugged beauty and quiet strength are woven into the fabric of the community. I have found my calling. It's a feeling that goes beyond simple enjoyment. It's knowing this is what I was meant to do. This is not just a job. It is a profound passion, one that fuels my desire to help strengthen the bond between every dog and their owner. The crisp air and the endless open spaces are my classroom. This is the perfect backdrop for real learning to happen. Out here, away from the confines of four walls, dogs have the freedom to learn and express themselves naturally, shaking off the stresses of a more confined world and allowing their true instincts to emerge. Being a specialist here means working with a wide variety of dogs, a beautiful spectrum of canine life. I work with dedicated working breeds on local farms, whose instincts are as old as these hills. And I help beloved family pets navigate our human world. Each one arrives with unique personalities, challenges, and joys, reminding me that every dog is an individual. The borders teach you things if you're willing to listen. They teach patience, observation, and harmony with nature. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are the practical principles at the core of my training. To understand a dog, you must first learn to observe quietly, to be patient, and to work in harmony with their nature, not against it. Let me introduce you to the furry whirlwind, Gibbs. She arrived not with a gentle tiptoe, but like a tiny, furry hurricane, full of boundless energy and an insatiable curiosity for the world around her. She's a young female Belgian Malinois, a breed renowned for its incredible intelligence, boundless energy, and unwavering drive. These dogs were originally bred for herding, but their versatility has seen them excel in everything from police and military work to competitive dog sports. That heritage is coded into her very DNA. She's not just a pet, she's a high-performance athlete in a fur coat, always looking for the next challenge. I remember the first day so clearly. She was all legs and oversized ears that seemed to have a life of their own. Her puppy coat was a beautiful tapestry of colors, a rich fawn base with a dusting of black, red, and silver coming through her puppy coat, shimmering in the light. But it was her eyes that truly captivated me. They weren't just puppy eyes, they were dark, intensely curious, and held a depth that promised a remarkable mind. In that first glance, I knew our journey together would be anything but ordinary. You could see the spark immediately, a keen awareness of every sound, every movement. Her head would tilt, her ears swiveling like tiny radar dishes, processing the world at a speed that was astonishing. It was more than just puppy playfulness. It was a quickness of mind, a sign of the powerful intellect waiting to be channeled. There's a reason the Malinois is often called a four-legged supercomputer. Their ability to learn, problem solve, and adapt is simply staggering. But like any high-powered computer, they need the right software, the right training and engagement to function at their best. And that's why bringing a Malinois into your life is a profound commitment. It's not for the faint of heart. It requires a commitment of time for training, energy for exercise, and a deep understanding of their psychological needs. Their minds are constantly working, analyzing, and looking for a problem to solve. They desperately need a job to feel fulfilled. Without that mental stimulation, their brilliance can quickly curdle into destructive mischief. A bored Malinois is an architect of chaos, capable of redecorating your living room or excavating your backyard with surgical precision. I knew from day one that Gibbs needed more than just walks and chew toys. She needed complex challenges, engaging puzzles to solve, and a clear, structured training plan to give her purpose. And the transformation is incredible to witness. During a training session, she is laser-focused, her entire being dedicated to the task at hand. But the second I give the release cue, that intensity melts away. The serious working dog vanishes, replaced by a goofy, affectionate companion who will happily roll over for belly rubs or try to crawl into my lap, convinced she's still a tiny puppy. It's this incredible duality, the fierce intelligence and the tender heart, that makes her so captivating. She is both a challenge and a comfort, a student and a teacher. She is the perfect partner for the journey ahead, a journey of learning, growth, and discovering just how deep the bond between a human and a dog can be. Every great structure begins with a solid foundation, and so does dog training. We started with engagement and her name. Say the name in a happy tone, reward attention, sit with a gentle lure, mark the moment she sits. The marker word yes made success crystal clear. Sessions stayed short to keep training fun. Socialization paired new sights and sounds with praise. We showed her the world is safe and interesting. Consistency was the glue. Same words, same rules. If off means off, it must mean that every time. If training is the recipe, love, affection, and play are the secret ingredients. Without a loving bond, you get robotic compliance. True partnership is built between sessions, in silly games and long rambling walks together. For Gibbs, affection can be the best reward. Sometimes a heartfelt good girl means everything. Love isn't conditional on perfect performance. Play teaches impulse control, like drop on cue. Games boost recalls in a low-pressure way. When you're their fun, comfort, and security, they eagerly work with you. Love unlocks spirit, turning a well-trained dog into a truly super dog. It's easy to think super training is only for super dogs, but that is not the case. Every dog, any breed, any age, any background, can learn and shine. The scruffy shelter terrier, the elderly golden, the tiny chihuahua, each can succeed. Tailor goals. A basset may excel at scent work. Older dogs learn too, with patience and positivity. I've seen anxious, reactive, neglected dogs transform. Look past labels, build trust, show a better way. They may learn differently, but they will learn with your patience and belief. Feeling inspired? Start now, right at home. You don't need fancy equipment or huge spaces. Your best tools are a positive attitude and tasty rewards. Focus on engagement. Reward eye contact. Practice sit while the kettle boils. Try a brief stay at mealtimes. Use micro-training. Many short sessions always end positive. Charge a marker word. Say yes. Then reward. Repeat. Set them up for success. Prevent unwanted behaviors while you teach better ones. These simple steps build a fantastic foundation for lifelong learning. The journey begins with one joyful rep at a time. Your training journey doesn't have to be solo. Community brings encouragement, advice, and shared experience. Commit to being a lifelong learner for your dog. Engage with us. Share your stories and photos below. If Gibbs's story helped you, please share it. Subscribe for regular tips, stories, and updates. Join our membership for in-depth videos, live Q&A, and a private community to grow together. Thank you for being here. Let's create a world of happy, well-understood, truly super dogs. Subscribe, like, and share. Become a monthly member for custom videos and live Q&A. Welcome to the pack.